mpae ma aban ne so mo be se madwen ye di kakase enye bone ya bone anke beji atuni aka but utimi fo no utimi wa yesi wo ka ba wo se wo ka wa efa wa beti enti de ekoso no ene ba bedi enkomo bebre na minim se mate se ene abeto abonte se EMP engineers and planners take over Azuma Zuma Ghana omutu gold ene sanko for mines say ene the officially no o ma take over be bosumi mienu ni eba abonte so ma take over na Sam Jonah former CEO that in the field Goldfields Nigeria dan Anglo Gold Ashanti na the office di we see Edi Ibrahim Mohammed Chia na chese yes emre dani ankasa emre dani so krubi so wo enchi side hodomo e buy so ma take over Emma Azuma for beka se enya nokre eye twema mentwe saa kodru ba bi na amakufiwa last minister enso so de no ho agim so mamo se na wo twu se na wo twu no mo hwe se o metima settle asem no so man man settle aban bi take decision because mineral resources dey dey e wo form no kwa dey Ghana dia na Ghana aso so ye wo chefa ewum inti na ban bi take decision ebi mu ka say said there was it true krata the bible until say ban bi take decision die na say ya ban ya chinchim Zuma ensa nya Zuma wo boxing enye wono a company ni chinchim ne nsa e de ama EMP sa na gofo bi e project say baso and I think say omo ye sa projection no so no ene abaso. Interestingly and more worryingly was that after South announcement the Bible Azuma follow so atwo krata babo de say enya nokore na omone EMP for enko agreement bi ama some transaction ego through it yen disregarded the so-called publication or takeover of Azuma and the sankofa no enya nokore e hadwen enipa bi edidi nkomo ukọ international community na people are not happy with what is happening. The international community, they are not happy with the economy. Obikwa mama eyi masuche se yese ethanol company bi wo ko side ho na no so investors bi na abem. Wo se ene bi investors na se the AC cost e dey ye Azuma for long. The background na say investors na twem ho afim. Esem na ekoso ehu ega krabia me say that take you through na ye dem pedifo wo Azuma hormone but your time na be frɛ no ai na ye ne empanifo wo Azuma hormone ebedi nkomo pa wo se we kenkan na ebusa se eye de ba asem na aba Ghana gold asase ase na wo mo statistics ade we more than 20 years ago edebe partner asie ya all of a sudden was say yitimede sa property nyina japade nyina edema EMP. Don't forget to say na say that mind there so buy that mind there so buy ama me no ka say that mind so after by the end of the year no they hand over everything to the government to say to EMP ya no so holoma ye di ho nkomo menye so say be pese nipa bi as we can by the end of the year no na Ghana japade gold and na diamond na no na kwakodi president Mahama Busuafo ho no for the sub projections neighbor and I am tempted to believe say it may happen like that. Now and we are me show video said that Dr. Freddy say President Mahama then opposition leader Mahama na wo ka simbi kire na Akufo-Addo then sitting president say one president no enam say wanyini ni fie kwa animu nti na wo kasa say he's not corrupt because President Akufo-Addo did say wanyini etu nwia de enti President Akufo-Addo Busuafo ebe wia ade e de ama ono president President Mahama ka yo video no very short one mebo akra bebo maybe some said they take over the so-called takeover no say ke eye gabi asawchida kubi ana ofurata bi ereka di was so na front pages ni aba say sa ono ni company na take over minim se de Ghana fo bi si afa no ma me kwa ma so say be productions adan afa na me nkwohwe se edemu a na adogo di sadin demu die. Hello, good evening, Prof.
Good evening. Michelle with T4 so.
T4 Ejo Super NT Pacho, Professor Prince and Ponsen in Pacho.
Professor Prince and Ponsen and the
Okay, I am told that we are geologists. Nam Pacho, Udibre Ewo Azuma, Ghana, a dear badia.
In TFT from the 1st of September, no, Oma family has a bottom for Azuma Resources Ghana Limited.
Azuma Resources Ghana Limited. So, board chairman.
Me board chairman, say.
Na, me did in Komwana, I saw a geologist, Papa Panya, some Ketuakra. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Koma Minu Mudidi, baby, Romucha say, Wabbing, if I'm winning, to say, be the Huni Pass and Mediajepa.
Azuma project na no. Sebio enye ne na me started 7 years we juma. We started years we juma from 2012 up to ene. 2012 me ko as a senior geologist. And in 2012 corona me started my PhD. It is like now no. Ehwa na me dey medicine. Me try ho thesis ni bia. And I juma na me year for my thesis no. And no na ama mine enyi akosi baby isi sisi obi e pre ho inti ba geology na edwuma mu ba bo mu nsem ne nipa betie sifa ti aboase no amahwehwe resources ne ade de na me adom eno ani me edwuma me ye inti meti ase pa.
All right, Prof. Afiyentinsi enkomonum. Ghana japade ene sha asase say diamond lo say bauxite to say e gold o. You say a very capital intensive project I will because o ya wo hia sika pa. Enti sankofa gold na hello? Prof Achotimenka.
Hello.
Prof Achotimenka. Okay. Yes abesa aka Prof Ibiema ni ne akwagudi enkobo sisa wona ye board chairman Azuma na epesi ye hu Genesis ai ekoni nyina hifa na efriba ya sa wontwantwie koba medical card say answer project betime to gold papa say large scale na wo ye man no hia sika nkasa we talk about millions of dollars home from 500 million 300 million dollars any year can into no ye bebu se bi mu say ye de be pa na aba wesi maje wesi menye inti Professor Prince Amponsa and na ye idi kona homa no ati akolba we try our best to get him back online na yet me ahwe city because you two gold na Ghana ibenya emfaso ade ne sha asase a emfaso no ye se da enya enti ebe ina own interest say you betimi to gold ma me hwe se menya profa. Hello profa cho wa so
pato mo so me sorry line call off
pato facha me pa na prof ene no pa sorry ya ye fiese ya fedie asem nyina ya kan nyina wie ama afedie EMP led by Ora Ibrahim Mahama omatimi atake over Azuma ene sankofa me pato komo na ye na se be na ekoso
me kwa me sorry am titi me hu news no me kwa me wanwa me wanwa bi say asema e wo court court e wo ICA Paris or deep atem no yenwie court am obia up to February ending into early March obewie na asem inti bibia no kwa de bia no court ne de beto ho inti to last day ni nya email if you for lawyers for hose case now more ICC no omo withdraw case no inti ne cry fee say minister no or call Australia African Down Under program na se no promise say obeye Azuma ni MP be onsem na obeko jojo na ohwe ni minister na ye no so no so aboa bebre papa yeah to where we are now see into ni if you cry if you will be understanding your Marcasa, say, into Omuka so my withdrawn area and country. But they contact my against them, they are not the other, so the ICC, why air coso. Actually, I met Yan he said, no, they have taken over. Oma fa project no. Me no who can say, Omodo Monko for Aqua site ho. It is a Monko for site ho. I make a chair workers no more in and so be a flow no be a mercy. Because they send out the end, need to make guarantee will be a safety because they say no. Yen and I are threatening yen into Yamisi, no be a marginal home. Na yen shiny a court net bebraying as people. And then so much say no on my share transfer ni bibia into a ya ko ORC ho your co ORC why you profile your company no. Oh papa I don't want to be because your company now in no company directors near 5. All of a sudden company directors na I7. Baby are 2 ni feedback ho no. Look at mini in into your share registration documents so what do you know be a cost but send ye cano ye we are abiding citizen ye nimsa asem no court ye be sibiano no credit bed na sa draconian taxes here o take odo mo nko so ye ntumi nkoni obi nkoko because already na threat na those way life so it is say no ye to ye train your court and a mine so it takes 18 months to build into so into big
Prof, as I'm serious part what kind of simple no?
Oh yes, you say I am serious part because we capture a physical capture of an asset. But ocean conformance so a woman no. On one hand then remember no enyepe in say no near be an say nya be court ho near cancer no. And not only a woman no. There's rule of law. Minerals Commission or ministry or you would engage near call ORC because the lawyers in so trauma ORC. A so much chair as Nientia and society to me by there is no board resolution. Board resolution being what I say a person for a director. Now, Sagan no me one be me who be crowded. But it is saying who said none of the BBS to me see.
Prof, their work can say Moko check ORC ni Office of Registrar General, right?
Yes.
Register of Companies.
Register of Companies.
Okay, enti moko ho no. Momo directors na ho nanka mo ye 5 no. Afedie anyini amra akwakoye 7. Abrawo na wo ye board chairman wunim. And I'm also learning say mu email krampo no. I will be something which is there. I'm also learning say CCTVs are a war so no, they've all been disconnected. And I was I can confirm Mrs. he said
confirm me BBA ma ye CCTV cameras site ni no ye disconnected BBA in say near coso site ni ho me say am gina ho say me email na ya hack company ni mo nso nkofo emails ya hack me nim so mo pe evidence o mo dia koyo mo ICC ni o ma o ye de nim but ye ka bia no ye good businessman ye so but ye be saying yan back cyber attack we on my launch against and the M1 because social media na e binu company ni mo email ni ejuma but yeah ye was through hopa no obia email go off
that we prof asem dey ese movie ni ye hwe wana
but I say
asem we ese movie bi na wahwe na wo narrate a kire yen
Patrol, I need to me shut down to one come papa.
Then I make can say, asem we are wo kan die. Esa wo akwohwe movie bi with them. And ye tia boy tira wo narrative movie na kire yen.
Patrol say movie dia no because me nyame hu na say it's a movie because me kwa play me but see and nyoma see no so me wan be brave. Me wan be brave because nyoma bi wo ha and say to me see. Inti say breaches na abemu no me wanwa because ORC how to make cohort the number 2 din koka ho and na share board resolution na board meetings aya ko nyina no so board meetings ne bi no aya to say the number 2 koka directors no inti nim say na ifa bae inti so your lawyers not trauma inti ORC would have to explain nienti abanesa
no na minim say e was say EMP forecast on be build the mine as omo equity na on be use about $200 million and they be build the mine. But your condition president na dey na say mutim satisfy as na the so called takeover na dey ya.
In 2023, we signed an agreement with them. The laws of Ghana, they say, obey BBI, I say Ghana phones to me. In case I say, almost so your mind and wage man. The new mobile. And the contract, they say, initially, there's 50 million that needs to be paid for share purchase agreement. Yeah, shares but and also up to June 2024, as I said, 150 million ever. The EPC agreement. The EPC agreement engineering, procurement, and construction. Into Sahabia no can say is in place at the time of June 2024. Papa, yeah, so China nebebo, so China nebebo, main to main ka. Into our agreement, honomono, they have breached. In the year, catch almost say at the company, yen to main train in perpetuity, yen to main train affable. Say most of discover babu say, mube say, the nene bebo, so China nebebo, papa ye a honey a was say, and ninety a call ICC so that ultimately my number normal be see mine. And yes, media war we and the way kasi we are open work was some young why you say, oh, 13 and now 13 we, oh, 13 we, and yes, I know.
I did we can't more rem. Prof Bacho, about 2 months ago now, or more year, Bibisa, a war, some Jonah Hotel Hono. I think 2 days before, no. Azuma resources at the Krataba Bonte say, some media invitation the Crombona EMP for the Abano, and Kama media for no enco. As media for no Emma at an announcement no more ye. Emma minister can say, or mam few weeks been among Shalamon settle. But was 5 weeks, Minister Nemushi as a company, Emma more come to a compromise say, this is the way forward, Anna.
Yet, Minister Nekayan. Your new minister now, your new minister name share physically, but through the Minerals Commission, engagement started. Into engagement now started, a 1 year who say, at the understand I know, courts now, they bet me a call the answer, mamma. If you say yourself, courts now, you go into the ACCC, no dear, everyone. Into not the union, I transcend your courts, the better be as law abiding citizens. When you be at an CC, net, TSA, net, yeah, Nanka. You better accept it. Now you move on from a hobby into baby.
Na case na mo de call arbitration e wo London e mu de hin na ye people so withdraw no say Friday as the da be de no mo withdraw free mu no
initially no na him say omuntu mi yes can fan by initially na ye ka say you be cancel on agreement na say you be terminate agreement no. I'm not going to be a seminar call arbitration hall. And then so your names and your mother will need also 4 year or more case no. And then so you get a counter case against them. Because you said you must say be to me. So be back as a withdraw no I bet fund your money physically. Because playbook your mom movie is not new. Your hobby. Into yes we are dying also. Into yes we are counter fight and counter case against them no. In that case, me no need na cost jojo. And no more withdraw more dear. You don't withdraw more dear no cry. Na minim so in this say the babe trans ni aka asem no. Only say my babe yes san your man no mu yes say no. Into arbitration the baby. I want you to see that as a company because na me catch you no. You need holding. You need to you need join. What thing can you asem my? You di punima and no you di for swap sanity.
Minim say wo ko be before nti be twa enko no so me pese me o time kese ba me busa say so far no EMP for no o ma ya adwuma bi in the attempt to build the mine and also mo trace ke bi the amamo a you may have to refund ana.
Oh yes, initially in the agreement and no crowd they were supposed to put $500,000 US every month into the project, for which it went into a holding account our EcoBank. And EcoBank na Eco you know so omo pen no more signatories to that account. Into scan no omo pen no omo de. E woman kakra ba near the ejuma. E woman kakra ba near the ejuma. But to them no once I say EcoBank ni mo no. That here. And Ecosia no ye catch EcoBank for so omo fa ye bank statement ni ma ni hu sikakra aba bank aba bank ni hu se na scan ye use scan no. Say nena bank statement label so china bank statement label yentia say actual letters akoma EcoBank and as you say no yakatro mo say would have to take legal action to get the EcoBank bank statement na hu sikan kasa omodi ato EcoBank account nim as a company into baby I would
Obi say Bobby Barnes, lawyer for EMP, says the Ghanaian owner has transferred the company to EMP. But do we have a single Ghanaian owner of Azuma Gold Resources?
But Azuma ni single Ghanaian owner. Almost me feeding the crown. Almost say the sole ownership and transfer of shares among one person. And as our documents no more and none of forgery in the doors because everyone company then the money pa baako me hu bi crowd company of 5 directors so the money pa baako
There's a company law no company breach.
Oh, there's a lot of breaches here and me say no all they say rule of law case no crowd ni Ghana into say obi any influence for case na so into be better no HNA nyina e be hu one year on your year, you pay a lot of reprisals at the end of the day.
All right, Prof. It would and you may yan kasakesi. Let's see how it pans out. She be nyambi almo Saturday na many documents be bigger. Can you say that na si angasa me din komo. Professor Prince Amponsa and now we board chairman Emma Azuma Gold Resources and any din kono. Prof, we are grateful.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Right. After 480, Professor Prince Amponsa and any D and Komono na Mofa say ABA and Komone say it was in a rush. We would different meeting do baby a very very important say then they corner in this and crane. Now watching in them say and go through. Was it the question a capture? Dia question a capture a ya quite said ye ese soja phobia say enkofa kronphobia na ate my Ghana so yes I didn't but in this case omunfa atu enkoy but it's a capture somewhere ehu na me hwe de ekoso wazuma hoyi ene de wo hwe de DSTV for so communication ministry so enkomo omo mu die basa ene yebedum afidie no yebetwa mo licenses mu ni ade na chale mommy anya careful you know na kase MPP for property owning democrats ena enkofo ntiase was say wunya the enabling environment to work. That's all that we need. Aban kwant be fe ni pa adwuma mu nyina but I see create enabling environment no so obi anya adwuma na say one city the woman won saka obi dey 46 woman na saka obi dey 1 million woman na saka property owning democracies sana say ehunu nya betray against state capture against say ni adoko pacho Mr. Mahama the video kitu e bi na baba 1 minute no twabitum na wia na mentwa enkomodo so misre pa twabitu abrakuta matum sa no mamen emfa enimra se yenua kwambafo abronye bono do chacha MPP me no ka sei ene onu aka se turidan pampampa e de ko police ID according to invitation mo de man ya wada no okoye omache no asabe 4 o'clock no na ye nimba bi kura wo omuka so mo de ne efisi ID e de na eko NIB ye hu so mo na track pick up videos o holomo but ye ko NIB so mo so we ni holomo I think say the same playbook na mo ana omo just say verses and play by na ye hwe but enyihu obi akla command to them ablo he will come back the akoso no memi sei meka se wo kasa memem kasa kokudrumu na emumu no enidiatem me die no me very hard hitting and I expect to be asana because have your confidence so far as be our evidence be to back you know kasa kokudrum memma so but enidiatem e make allegations etia wo bia ebia ye frewa wuntimi substantiate mempe asema obeka nso a ebe create fear and panic enso e wo system because who try to be so no ye dem si try to me so am meninye. I'm not saying that's what Abronye did, but utie dia Abronye video na and remember take akra I'm told say Abronye call ho ne no omubu video bi kire no I'm hoping say be no one am meet ye no metimi aka me get hypocrite metimi aka say Kwame free asem we wonya no mu ba me just obey say de ni bi say Kwame free mu ba nyame adom akina like say nyame adom akina me hu chema Abronye meka je say Kwame we die ha no go too far exactly yes ye hu yin tutu ewu say had the next time no see because asem na Abronye can he was right. I say ye nyina yakwa akwatia yakwa kwotaba IGP so the nipa 5,500 and ekwa akwatia krokitu awin ye nyina yakọ na NDC 40 bedoka say minority leader of Ghana's parliament si ebeturu hanki bikuno am yakwa by election hall na ya anche no. And you think we will not hold the IGP responsible? We have to hold him responsible. We have to hold the president responsible for that reckless statement by the NDC vice chairman. We have to. We have to. And we continue to hold the IGP responsible. Say, Obuko as spectators, and now Obuko as peacekeepers, law enforcement agents. Because what happened over there, and yet, so far as what can go. And not just the friends have by say, also can the same thing. Some put the canipa miensa. Or so about how much nipa miensa, or more minority leader, or more chief whip. I want about not pray member of parliament for Sawam, and then Nanabu Achid and the MPP national organizer. Na come back 2 or more dear and then cemetery. Share a whole point. Some member studio keke cramp with me studio. Na me ka sa asem no say ya na ke kotu ne ka say na ka cemetery e ka me mpie ya cheme. That is what Abronye was talking about. And I must confess and say it publicly, say he went overboard. But you not necessarily before. Because over promise here, say look, Master Wood, MPP third vice chairman, or granting interview, live television, capacity so now so for azoka baho. Ese wani ni po diagona MPP na dwe say woni so for azoka diagro. Hey kikre na wa hodu no what the section chimatu na hwene. Na police for gina ho. Police ni bakopo etwa so na so for azoka bodyguard no abepim no. Se videos ni na wo. Na say sabi producer woni wonko kramufuo mu da. Ana say woni pepefuo ensanya. Se die ebu a masa wudu de ma so for azoka no anhwa wu nte ase. Sa no motie. They respect the elderly. They respect me free tamale na ben. So I know what I'm talking about. Me tamale na ba no ben. So I know what I'm talking about. Sa no motie. Eti ono masa wudu no mu say ni nua panyin and so far as okay, nti wo fana grosso. But I can tell you, a different person be a couple punches so far as okay. Oh, but also he didn't take it lightly. What attacking no? Police forging our manche no. Ya no ho asem na Abronye ka, and wakonya asem no. It me the meka Abronye went overboard. But ya no krampo no, bebre sem bebre okeka ye no wala asem ne be kokotu nti ne mempese meye but mesre wunye opportunity say microphone si wanim ukuta pen ukuta wo phone na wo type bibia yen hwe ne hwe bi ne yen tro ne ye ne yen ka asem ne ye ba mesa sre abampanifo some so no mamunye hypocritical mamunye selective in administering justice. A man when you're selective in keeping peace. Say, yeah, cheap, where you born here, yeah, cheap, left and right. Yeah, cheap, left and right. And that was it mean. Yako kumasi, akofa and mam, you know, kumasi. Young ladies, and a doma back, 2 weeks omo dem 2 weeks afeni amomu bail achenkwa ko kan bibi achenkwa na majo so yakwachi no Rumble Styling na ba akra so baba ko kwase de lo yeye what the fia homache mako bu ne wo na yi ewo the kitchen edna ba enra no pa mo de mo police for mu musa mo say enra jam ye is a professional say mo issue bench warrant mo issue arrest warrant too samu hwa abronye mo fa krata nkoma MPP mpanifo say ye hwa abronye mo fa ne mra na obi asese ponya MPP officer Moses Aboy is no longer or doesn't hold any position na ni na edin no party na sem na wo fia na security for akofie sa akromfo makofie sa akromfo ko huri gate ahuri wall na mo twemo kon eni ho nwuram na ba ko podu watare wo ho no wasan tia hwe ntimpo mfro wo enim gu asesem. It's so shameful. Now, who we are living dangerously. Because muda monsha outfit na bode ko ede police for yan ya de sika mamu. Yan ya ye mu training, ya se matadie, ya mamu tuo, ya mamu cast, ya mamu che, esempa bua se, mo fa moye ya ho ban. And no citizen will prevent police officer say wo yi adwuma. But do it well. Fam ra kwase fa ye. Ana parameka samo pa abronya ache no. Abronya ka asem bi na mo hwela mu nyano a and then the stop post am free MPP general secretary national chairman say national chairman abronya regional chairman wa ka asem bi hwehwe nti nyame adoma ena nwumre 8 p.m. baby wo bia mo fa dembra opa mo betima kan sa and they will produce him. But we don't do that. Mo chere bibi say ahwodin say state authority or state power and nobody can withstand the state power and they won't me. But when fanya kwan bi so a be ma confidence aba na ehunu nankofo nipa suro. I'm telling you 20% wrong. Because obi abeta kwasha atade tuntu bia oba kwase we national security ni wo ye bie na we na bi ni and yesi ebra mechi wo mbra eso be hwede bia kopwa na nipa kwara ba be kidnap ya no na wo kan say bench warrant any arrest warrant ni search warrant no e da so ho mutima yusu me ti o ka say e da na me kan me OSP ache me 5 minutes da me ti so ai ma point up me ba ma point me ko baabi ena me hon ma na o frɛ me administration mo frɛ me say empedifo bi aba o mo fi OSP na so mo se no so ko mo so mo no bedi nkomo ase de da say this am so kam sa mo jo mo number lo se anu se mo fa number na ma me ena me a me frɛ OSP nipa na wo ba ena mbusa no so se na me so sa de na me ba ho mo amechi me but so far as my bam a state institution yeah Mr. Cabinet edition there esa me mam the reference esa me the mamon te me tu me kan me call ye whatever happened ye ko we am match me sama me nwane maba abronya so nwane enem ro de for bi group akota ba bi group the ICA ni say Ghana for 15,000 person ha me krom o mo dwane afiri ho akotena Ivory Coast and then we take mmabo and then nipa fo awu ewo baby o mo dida no because 10 podi ya awre ho ma me ba ko 90 years wawu wangu oni krum enkofo konto kwanti wodwane akota baby wakowu ho and make me read no joy news ya no asa na esa mo kan 48,000 have been displaced from eho ya no asa na se yeka the people who have been displaced, where are they? Where are they? Ya mame ba kwose omujina ho ne mabe 3 na enkofo atidi kunu ne mana ni monom sika the kom etwa ti akunu. Ya na so yenwe ho na nye these peripheral issues. And yet these peripheral issues. Take talk about to be wa can say this please. Mommy enhwe ni yi. Aha ye wuntumi radio 95.9 esa eye movement television so program din the Ghana nti and na wo hwe the Femi Gordon Asare-Bediako and mene former MC4 Gas Central Ura Ambrose Edward Tega and na etiese my din kono chief ma join the matter saying
good on you go so
na position to say ba wadi mu no stress na free wani mo
o be the position so say making sure that you said okay you have to look after yourself well you know you go so kakra
okay
your boy home buying na you making sure say eja you be the right person minimum dem me about me amum
oh not about me okay
we born echi dom na me na adoma it me asa abapa obi
ba wo hwe ne ma ekoso as former MC met Macabim say before elections MC for program ye mamu no we one of the few MCs ye feel bia ba eni bedi nkomo we feel bia enu so kwa na from kwa dia wo ba tie no be bokoso abo obaso. Do you think say what team abontin wo share happenings within the party MPP and the ekoso na can we recapture power 2028 ye wi ani aba sa capture ankasa state capture na ankasa so ye wi ani yakọ abro nye die no so and I bet you chanko for answer.
Debbie, my can we? Okay. I'm say no crack. Yeah, na I say you move achicha kakra. Now so me mean say enya medi.
Okay.
Political party there e drew abribia uko through some stage bia eya na sa nyama bem. Manam me huni say we there eya ye too extreme. Fata MPP as a party.
Okay.
Enye Subreni and bigidi say na say kai hubom say nim say ye dom kuba ko na sa nyame ya esisi ye hwe na ebrasi because unity be hia unity ni pe ene ye hia eja kana fa ka che say mo na mo ye na ye de power na ko mo bi fofo ya ntoaba na mo koso ye say still I end abane ye nto ye pese hu se waka mo abo it no me de wo gidi se ento ankosi 31st January ye ko primary year adwobre beba inye be kan abo unity pe ene ye hia party it no de ye bo mpa ye bia so be koyi
enti empenifo wo party num se ukuta elected position as a day at least ukuta elected position but what your former governor appointee there ukuta position our party no mankofo ebu enti people like you in such positions you know and then say more ye say what can say what the Dr. Bamia in fact before because of Dr. Bamia kwalosa ka say one person be the right leader but what can say Dr. Bamia yes me what can me say and it strikes differently enti no one more so what such positions go for bubu omo party no role be now expect say we play
see no ye mu bi mu ye ba opposition ya nantim kakra chima mpinfo so kakra na edu bebi no na be we kwa ho because ye ko panyin bi ho in fact o ma panyin kufo ka che say see people na say ye nya ye leaders ye leaders without followers and because I say nyina ye ni ye leaders amanu na followers believe say ya dibia ese ehwe panyimfo party leaders of party they have to put their feet down them ma adwibre no emba from kakra because ye panyimfo ya mu bi ene de sa wontwi nya eba enya fe me de maka akonwa na ato
yes
ye nya ne pre eno ane se obeka dia betwi aye adukuta obi ento abama na sa nyama no eya na happy kaka it no ye afamu de ye de iguso ye pa ye bekuso aye wo hia quietly sa no ye nantim
okay
a chapo ena ye de papa for say adwubre imso beti
ibati ye be wi a mebusa se adenti na wo se san de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia eko Afi yanko yebeka abronye de no anase yanko state capture.
Yanko state capture.
Yanko.
But are they way there so surprising.
Yes.
I mean when they go down my body me buy kwa me nchia mpinfo.
Enye hwe. Better than never.
Me chia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Okay.
Me MP Elder Emmanuel Tobin. MP for Anyaso constituency.
Okay.
Constituency executives nya any police station executives. I'm say yenya ego so. Ejuma na ye. You know. Eye bia be.
Okay.
Now yeah kase I'm say when Professor Prince Amponsa and someone can be very surprising. Annoying, papa. I mean, Office of the Register of Companies. PPI, baby. Oh, me, I believe in Dr. Baumia because digitalization, it wouldn't allow you to do some of these things. Your baby, because it is time bound. Send no crepa say to me a 45 document the additional data cycle company it will be exposed.
Yeah,
it will be exposed. Now then idea will go into an agreement or whatever. Unto wasina munko no bia entinwase. All of us said wako for go for we could do momo CCTV wako sako for. Hey, I mean, yeah, show. I'm saying, to say they will be say, young Kase Anka EMP take over. EMP Nishu, Yende, say Ghanaian owned entity. Or be take over nicely, properly, or the employment by Ghanaians. Sikabetra Ghanaians for Kotokum. Eh, nyade. Now, so go through the right procedure. Making sure say dear and that waka and I say she am what to so ube diso and the idea question which go for say go be china what your madi and yefe kra just waka for go for kwa ekogu premises of an entity
yes
without authorization na may hand you over mawe say they will be say Anka Gabi pa anase obi ani dinde ufuriata na yesa anke yenya so Ghana ha yenya so Ghana ha acha se bi say no this one this obi de ufuriata obi de ado nepotism nepotism the way they Ghana for yen one and everybody is quiet well Eja, sisi a think tanks in ya, you some ya low tanks.
Low tanks.
Abubo. Ya low tanks.
1 liter.
Eja, obia pe. The gune fum. Mominya akoji positions. So what do you expect? There are no think tanks again. State capture house, by force capture we, and nobody is talking about. It is sad. How can a company? I mean, they are turning it into a sole proprietor.
Now, omu issue statement be in there, but akala ne be ada se Mr. Santi. Akala en patcho fato so. Omu issue statement was say Azuma Ghana denies false reports of EMP takeover of Black Volta and Sankofa projects. Fato sa making kind. But that to have was Azuma Resources Ghana Limited has today categorically denied reports claiming that engineers and planners EMP has completed the acquisition of Azuma Ghana and Upwest Resources Ghana and has taken control of the Black Volta and Sankofa gold projects. These reports are false, and without any legal basis, Azuma Ghana remains the lawful owner and operator of the projects. No shares have been transferred to EMP by Azuma Ghana, Upwest, or their shareholders. Not only is this untrue, but as recently as Friday, EMP formally abandoned its claims against Azuma Ghana, a development widely reported in the Ghanaian media as paving the way for Azuma Ghana to commence development of the Wa and Blackwater projects unimpeded. The Honorable Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Honorable Emmanuel Amakufibua, was internationally praised for resolving the Azuma EMP dispute and assuring investors at Africa Down Under conference in Australia that Ghana remains a model of stability. Yet, within days, EMP has defied that resolution by forcibly seizing the mine without legal basis, directly undermine the minister's own words and casting significant doubt on Ghana's ability to guarantee the rule of law. If such a transfer had occurred, it will amount to an expropriation of private property. This would expose the government of Ghana to claims exceeding 1 billion Ghana cedis under both Ghanaian law and international treaties. It will also fundamentally undermine the message delivered by the Honorable Minister at Africa Down Under last week. Australia Perth. And one. Eti Honorable, but you tell ye fiso. Baby ya bedroom ye. Asabno omo de call court of arbitration London. But a good Ghanaian must.
Exactly.
President Mahama abrowo position. Ute and Sabo Kanye, I don't go about your boss. Have video critical mammy, CCA. I can't about your bomb, just about 20 seconds. And someone can say, President Kufuor, can say, 1 year confused yet because Nimu and the bush of be via diamond. And they, Sas President Kufuor, you can't the same thing a chair or not John Mahama as president, a Benedana.
Gordon, you can't lie to power.
Yo.
Conflict of his relatives will steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a flash retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpty and Co would all look after him. Really conflict of interest. The president knows about this, you know, and that's why he says, I'm too old to be corrupt. I'm not going to steal your money. Because he knew his relatives would steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a flash retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpty and Co would all look after him. Retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpty and Co would all look after him. Of interest. The president knows about this, you know, and that's why he says, I'm too old to be corrupt. I'm not going to steal your money. Because he knew his relatives would steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a flash retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpty and Co would all look after him.
All right.
Conflict of interest. The president knows about this, you know, and that's why he says, I'm too old to be corrupt. I'm not going to steal your money. Because he knew his relatives would steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a flash retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him.
All right. NCW, your then position leader John Dramani Mahama, and now we'll make a categorical statement against the state president. Say, President Kufuor is one who you are there when you're corrupt. Because when you say Nebusha for a be via a beja padie ediamano. He further went on to mention names of Bogabidi, Ebo Kelufratedi, Ebo Bomtidi, Bomted in the Nekufa du Miaka Tua direct. Ebo Mummy and sending say, Ombe via a dear diamano. And nay, and you can say, capture. It is here no, was somebody also be right to say, who put away young, the Nekufa is 81. Once about retirement by maybe I feel with 70, Timothy and me had also more years ahead. You need more money in retirement, more than Nego Fado needs money now. It would do yes, retirement, no bet me, I didn't want to enjoy it. Was a bush of Bavia or Japadamawa. How would you feel? Honorable, and that one.
Oh, and another you can't lie to power. You'll be exposed. Oh, and some trust some need some be brown kind. Ghana for and then the ebay. And true, no, do I say? No, do I say? No, do I say? Obi company. Now more captured by force. Go. say ya to me want so adi montoye na mo forge document nanti we Mr. President respectfully answer me ebisa wa is what you say you have posed the question
enti de ekoso do no ene ba bedi enkomo bebre na minim se what se ene abeto abonte se EMP engineers and planners take over Azuma Zuma Ghana omutu gold ene sanko for mines say ene the officially no o ma take over be bosumi mienu ni eba abonte so ma take over na Ura Sam Jonah former CEO that in the field Goldfields Nigeria dan Anglo Gold Ashanti na the office di we see Edi Ibrahim Mohammed Chia na te say yes emre Daniel Ankasa emre Daniel so krubi so wo enchi side hodomo e buy so ma take over Emma Azuma for beka say enya nokre eye twema mentwe saa kodru ba bi na amakufiwa last minister enso so di no ho agim so mamo se na wo twu se na wo twu no mo hwe se o metima settle asem no so man man settle aban be take decision because mineral resources dey dey e wo form no kwa dey Ghana dia na Ghana aso so ye wo chefa ewum nti na ban be take decision ebi mu ka say said there was it true krata the bible until say ban be take decision there na say ya ban ya chinchim Zuma ensa nya Zuma wo boxing enye wono a company ni chinchim ne nsa e de ama EMP sa na nkofo bi e project say baso and I think say omo ye sa projection no so no ene abaso. Interestingly and more worryingly was that after South announcement the Bayern Azuma follow so atwo krata babo de say enya nokore na omone EMP for enko agreement bi ama some transaction ego through it yen disregarded the so-called publication or takeover of Azuma and the sankofa no enya nokore hadwen enipa bi edidi nkomo ukọ international community na people are not happy with what is happening. The international community, they are not happy with the economy. Obi kwa mama eyi masuche se yese ethanol company bi wo ko side ho na no so investors bi na abem. Wo se ene bi investors na se the AC koso ye de ye Azuma for no ni bakro na se investors na twem ho afim. Esem na ekoso no ega krabia me say that take you through na ye dem pedifo wo Azuma hormone but your time na be frɛ no ai na ye ne empanifo wo Azuma hormone ebedi nkomo pa wo tete we be kenkan na ebusa se eye de ba asem na aba Ghana gold asase ase na wo mo statistics ade we more than 20 years ago edebe partner asie ya all of a sudden was say yitimede sa property nyina ajapade nyina edema EMP. Don't forget to say na say that mind there so buy that mind there so buy ama me no ka say that mind so after by the end of the year no they hand over everything to the government to say to EMP ya no so holoma ye di ho nkomo menye so say be pese nipa bi as we can by the end of the year no na Ghana japade
attention to outside nyamase nyankasa enkofo ebo say bibie si wo o kai ske bi omko ma Haiti time I quickly
$3 million
90 enkofo 15,000 sahino how much have you given to them and what $10 are we not ashamed are we not ashamed now I don't even understand why is this issue of chieftaincy being so rampant up there. What is the issue? All of it. These issues are becoming so rampant. What did we tell them when we were looking for power? I think that we have to interrogate all these issues. We have to interrogate them because it is becoming so rampant. Say, I don't understand.
I want to ask them, and as a who say the BCBA NC because okay say a bra Ukraine Russia war by okuje to ablakwa ranking member on foreign affairs extra plane tickets for Ghana ko Ukraine say Ghanaian students all my stranded because
yeah, exactly.
Now he wasn't in government. And then one foreign affairs minister the national
Cote d'Ivoire
betting a V8
Akko
abesicie onkoy.
You see, so it tells you the government say, I mean, they came through lies, propaganda, and that is what we know. Now say me redo on social media me who say no crow say no crow, so I come contract bia yes you call innovate a dime bi or bending all claims say true. Well, bring the document, let's see. Yen dey hwe wo na na wo president tukwa wo to me calculate so dware won wiem, and there you see you cannot all the time bring power through lies. You'll be exposed. It, you know, maybe I'm not surprised. They will keep on exposing themselves one after the other. Sana Ghanaians will say, ampa, and Kofowi, and Shropa, no the buy, and Shropa, and it will come. That day will come. There may say Ghana for OMD and MPP government, and they may Papa Dr. Mahmoud Baumiem, and Nunya Sama Ea Edamakumaso. Because they say it's a Ben Papa na woni nye juma wonnim de hot anya sika o anya sika e ya dwen e do my
Mati all obi the message paper was say Black Stars is playing a make or break World Cup qualifier. GTV, the station of the nation, is not showing it. I checked local stations but nothing. I switched to DSTV and they are showing it. And you say you are going to shut them down. Even your own match, you can't ensure coverage. A butterfly thinking itself a butterfly. Until we be there also.
I think that yeah, Sam George, they should social media so much after will be there and see.
This is social media.
This is a boardroom discussion. Inside there, no one can trade minister, no one can cement factories. Say, titinya maso. And yes, we close some factories. You are near catching a job. Minister of Energy.
ECG
for anti-so. Want to show closing down. That is not how to run.
And a money oil.
That is not how to run a nation. I think that he has to calm down, sit down with them, discuss. Of course, everybody. There's nobody who is Father Christmas or Baby Ejuma say me dem Ejuma aboka.
Yeah.
Of course they have to make margins because they have people to pay. In fact, they pay a lot of money to the state.
Of course.
In terms of all the statutory payments that they have to do. They do it. Are we going to reduce all those statutory payments to them?
And now what about utility bills?
What about utility bills? Exactly. So all these come to play. Their staffing, are you saying that they should cut down their staffing and sack everybody? Please, Honorable Sam John, this is not social matter issue. This will be social media. To wase, put go for no and cut nasi. Now when you are susu, oh you bet me I see. Of course, Obi Kai, DSTV, it's luxury. Me kai the last I make sure DSTV.
You see?
Me kai, me person me should be via me show phones.
It is so to say they make it him.
Make it him. The nation of the TV said the TV of the nation. Ewahi.
DSTV in Kaho.
Ewahi. GTV nankasa ye TV no. I say anke say ye funding nanko yi hwe ene omukin. Master boy ye bo.
Ye bon wa Accra.
Ye bon wa Accra. Ye national television station omo ntumi. So what do you
Ye bon wa Accra.
Ye bon wa Accra. Women to me, and you are saying you are going to close down DSTV. I mean, please, Honorable, slow down.
Chabakwa mbafa ponye. Usisiano o wabankuku. Minim se weti medi nkomo na chi a wa follow.
Me follow kakra. Me follow kakra. and I'm say me know yadwin dodo na because sa ne video na babonten me so me tibi wo hwa me bra abonye anka sawan ko kane die nanka no ano no te said ya wo kan ya yebetena ye kase ya mfa tam didi ambe mu ti no ya ye mfentu ye hofo say ye ka sam na ye make point no cogently solidly na attempt na ade no ye mfa to chen kakra because me ya enkofo ne me ye even me madafofo omwo ndc o ne me argument all that attempt be mpe na ka say no, I don't do politics of insult. It's no be jawo enya me de say akola bi betra bebi na wodidi me atem inti no eya na me so me pese me didi obi atem inti mesre communicate sini nyina no mesre mu asam no de monka no kre no monka. We have to put this current government on its toes. We have to be a very responsible opposition. It's yepeka pa, but na at the day that to check.
But what about say in fact ye chain fanti comedy mo why money ade no na Abante bi wo peace despite
yes
nse fere jakwabna
me kai
na sidie binima se bokwa kan yi na sidie enkofo si so pa jakwabna e wo social media na no wodin na one day me se da e monitor nipa be 10 ya minimum mo kra wo political yi mu kra da omunyina they took jakwabna to the cleaners no mo ya mo sing ebra na NDC for sponsor nkofo mu di Ghana for atem edidi na akufo ado atem edidi Ghana hemfo atem asofo hemfo penifo ewo Ghana nyina ni yedidi o matem. What did they say?
Very true.
You don't think about do where we are. It's a bit surprising say about way all of a sudden has become very very sensitive to criticism and insults and attacks. Ya no. Ye be den.
Gono woni kro ho na obi a wodi atema obaya ye den to state house say himfa police fu no bon ho ban. Obi a not see amanoni a otumi snap radio so di comfortema oba kro ho no. Even there was an arrest warrant on that said person. Yentuma anya no hwe. You see, so this shows you the hypocrisy of this government. Sir, a Jacob Nassim, okay. Very true. Me tear in statement. I was sad. Why? Because hopa na na yenua sami jefia. Nenum nsam. Na nsam anko for the kind of po o man bo sami jefidi. Na den na wo afide kokako ye the defender for sami jefi. Etiemu yemu let all be fair to ourselves. Na yan hwa family no nyina. De ade ye yan kasa no, o so ye de ye omo no, omo ya. But we will keep on advising our youth. We will follow their footsteps. Eya na me bra miracle. Me nye ne ya adwempa when he goes on radio. He doesn't insult.
David. Miracles would idiot.
On the diatem. But during the times of Yenuanimi, insult. What did we do to them?
Oh, child, good morning, call one or my with insult.
What did we do to them? Oh, you better be a Ghana for now, be who say compares our two political parties here. One of them party of insult. Omo to be dead. Because Sir Rambo style na Kevin Taylor when ya acquire benin na chrome ha they are man of police protection or military protection or whatever protection no asanko when there is a bench arrest warrant on him
na yɛde ne kɔ yɛafra nkɔ sɛ bi mpɛdu asɛm papa kurom anaasɛ ma me kurom ayi court apes court ɛhɔ yɛ security zone na yɛde ne kɔ na hwɛ chevron driven car obi na driver no osi fam ani abɛbie door na wasi fam na wura supreme court wadidi judge for atem adidi nipa minim efa na me se da ntie no but eja kwabena asem ba ye a eti bo so wi a wasimu de munti de akwa we ka ye na wotem wotimi do otu for atem wotimi dikep kosen hin for atem na wotimi DFS wache hin atem
do wan no ndi na atem
asofo mpanimfo Duncan Williams so se hwanyo Romanfo minim ne woni na atem
odi obi atem okroma
waye bi
na asuso yanche no there was no Rambo style arrest na we mu omuche omagi na o say
ya no tire ma eyenkofo nwanwan eka se the hypocrisy within the government and the Ghana police service no that's why people are a bit worried say police fu ja wo so munyo modwuma they be very professional but the moment aban no na betra baby no miamia chintim die Azoka would do whatever he's doing without being arrested.
Mina, me waha ena yekofa IGP Dampare.
Okay.
Yeah, ne do BBS. No, Dampare mbwaye. Now you see, you buy ye weekend institutions more. Yeah, na Chief Justice ye doing.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Oh, I made them where you know some kind. No, my ye. And so now they've set the precedent. Into no young Kosusa Obia ba on for the Chief Justice, then the IGP, then the whatever on Fambra. Oh, Kwana Odiomoko. Because that is what we want. That is what we want. Oh, it is ye jai institutions, my institutions, ye Juma. These things will not come to play. And then the police ni what do mean chi obi during time and pakono. In fact, yeah, government for a bit more wrongdoing when we were in power. No, they were arrested.
Yes,
they were arrested. Now, a question and say that now all people who are arrested may be people who have sympathy for the opposition.
And yes,
how they How can we govern a country like this?
Namu aduma ukiada kono. Dr. Mamu Bamia ebe Kwashanti region.
Exactly.
Yem say be cluster bisa no be ka bia bo no ehim kakra no woko. I think about 3 days.
Yeah.
Cost say na kusase ne mamprosi for 20 na MPP wini we Muslim nti we northern nti wonwane ye afiko dia ba ne say wo mo mudi Dr. Bamia chi no wo mo no mo ye former appointees o ma mfa MPP for adwumam Omanfa police station delegates omanfa omo adwuma ene ade no mo sabe impose ubi ewo mo so wo so wugiri se Dr. Bamia na se yesande de ko enye din ma enye din
no enye din kra na so yem fan agro anase yenye complacent.
Okay,
we gidi say me amiti I've been a polling station executive before.
Okay,
I was once a constituency chairman before becoming an MC.
Okay.
Iti o hwam na waka say me far through the ranks ebia na wadada ho. Wunni me. Say you nanu kitwa be ebu ha o kasa ro say when did you come? I say I was a constituency chairman in the year 2014. What were you? After the right for say hey ya ye bio. Na me dem nim say yen delegates obeti ye papa Bawumia say it is so easy ono waka say the campaign okwakoye based on issues. He doesn't want insult. In fact, insult is out of our campaign. You know, omo find X and Y no, we won't answer to them.
Number one X no.
Oh, that's X no be anim no.
Oh, okay. X man.
Obi anim no. You know, wa cause find X no be anim no. Yan ko find X. We tell delegates why we have to give Dr. Bawumia the second chance.
Okay, Ghana share one.
That's good. Time in now, Dr. Baumia, election petition. Not now, box room for how many days?
Hey, what's na muchain?
Was he an MPP person by then?
He was.
Time now, yeah, campaign. Became me mame Samia. Ghanaians are suffering. Kayayos are suffering. Drivers are suffering. Whatever are suffering. Now, that time no or MPP.
No sign Fulani.
No sign Fulani. If he is a kusasine assembly, if he listen, data speaks for itself. Ahaya yeti nipa obe tu me papa Henry Kote or a Muslim.
Aye.
Or a Muslim, ana.
Two bars.
Aye.
Ana.
Aye. Or a Muslim. Into
Muslim.
Into onu say. Yanka say Christian, a Muslim so kuti na to about her na say Christians too we.
Say Christopher Akwado say Christian. So Muslims.
So where lies this issue of Christians in person to san semni nya ye efria yankophobia they are trying to malign DMB. Which is not good at all. Sa tribal in Yama way and MPP for politics. I don't know where it's coming from. The best we should move away. Yeah, research be cry. And this was some part of the things I hear. When him say na average electorate on drains hard no. Iye ama no kwa all drain. So we are setting an agenda for an average electorate who say sana we require a Muslim, sana we require a Christian. And convene they are not part of the factors that contributed to our loss in the last election. Yes, sir. Mufasa ade no tunche. Yen de akase ye kwa ye ni delegate kakasa. In fact, police station executive. Yen company there all for obiambra. So man peyi kufo ye man 2 times. On man peyi nanado ye man 3. I don't see why Baumia yen pese man 3.
The bishop must say Oshe said the Dr. Bamenya 40 almost 42% no. Any
on pay for 1996 on your saying.
I think it's 38% or
2000 on your saying.
2000 you say was second round.
On your saying in the first round what say was second round.
First round the minimum.
On your bad 49 point something.
Yes.
I say was second round.
Almost say Oshe difference in the votes between Dr. Baumia and John Dramani Mahama about 1.7 million DN. The Benny Betty
Bacho 1996. What was our total voter population? In 2000, what was our total voter population? In 2024, what was our total voter population? You know, you can't do this argument. You can only look at the percentages and speak to it. Yes, you may think that 1 something million or 2 million votes in a dozen, but what percentage does it give you? So let's look at it. And say you are going to communicate based on data. The data will speak. It's a share where young no will polish it. Where are you to be convincing for? And some kusasi name why mukra me I do na
kusasi ni
mampusi will make sure that the truth comes up. Say any kusasi for kasa you know makasa. I say any mampusi for kasa you know makasa.
Almost you hear bold leader.
But bold leader no and yes you hear bold leader but not somebody who is emotionally weak. Not somebody who is emotionally weak. Say, Eja, you see here.
All right, former MC, and your name is said meeting corner. Never central, Accra Central, Gas Central.
Gas Central.
Then he fan.
Promise.